are legalistic, and I'll explain why. Because as soon as you decide to be religious, that's when you realize that they're strict about not having rules.
Ooh, that's right.
As soon as you make rules for yourself, they get so peed off.
Jordan's messages.
Sponsored by Squarespace.
Vegan divorce. I think in some way, all of us have had some sort of vegan divorce. It was something that was in our brain that we thought was what was the best version, the thing that we should all strive to be. And then once we started to see the vegans in our lives slowly turn to Skeletor, we realized that maybe something was wrong. And we all tried it slightly, and then we slowly started to feel bad, and we were like, I don't know, there was that time when God said that we should eat meat after Noah got off the ark. He said, oh, you guys can eat meat at this point. So, yeah, that's a verse.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I'll put it on the screen. He saved all those animals, and then he said slaughter them all. Let's get to the messages. Hey Jordan, my husband and I became parents last year, and I got connected to a mom's group at my church. I became friends with 4 of them, and we started to hang out outside of church. Over the course of the year, one by one, they each came to me telling me they were separating from their husbands / getting divorces. Guy 1 is manipulative and domineering. Guy 2 is struggling with substance abuse. Guy 3 was physically and verbally abusive, and Guy 4 has anger problems. 2 of these friends have become Anglican and Orthodox after the fact, which makes it a bit hard when they're saying my evangelical beliefs aren't right. While I want to support my friends through their divorces, I am starting to wonder if I need to find some other friends.
I just thought that was such a funny way to end that. I was wondering if I should find some new friends.
Look, okay, I don't know, okay, I don't know much of anything about the Anglican and Orthodox stuff. That's not a rabbit hole. Although, all of a sudden, YouTube is trying to convert me to Catholicism. Every suggested video is Catholic, Catholic.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's been consistent for months, and I don't click them.
Stop.
It's not that I don't want to learn, it's like I just feel like they're trying to change
It's
it.
the new Ben Shapiro video. It's like YouTube is just like constantly promoting that guy.
Yes. Why did you bring up Ben Shapiro? Totally lost my train of thought now. Look, I like I said, I know nothing about the Anglican, I know nothing about the Ortho, I know nothing about this stuff. But the question that you're raising is, I don't know about any of this stuff. This is what you're saying. I don't know. All I know is, a year ago, I met these people, they seem nice, and next year, they're all divorced and they're all completely different.
Imagine going through a divorce, and while it's happening, your friend is trying to be with you, you're like, you know, your evangelical beliefs, I don't think they're right.
Yeah, you go to a Mexican restaurant and they start yelling at you. They're like, do you believe this? And you're like,
what? Mexican restaurant? Oh, you just...
I'm throwing in a hypothetical that might be a little close to home. People just lose their minds. Josh? And you're like, what's going on? I thought I was nice. I thought we were friendly. Why does it happen?
All my friends got divorced.
Did they?
Most of them did.
They all got married young. Which they all say, you got married young. And you're like, you did, Grandpa. You did. So what's the difference? And I don't know. The question is, what is the difference?
Well,
there is a difference.
The anger issues, the substance abuse.
But where does it all stem from?
Porn.
Because, thank you. It's pornography.
And social media.
It is. You know, I was thinking the other day, today actually, I was thinking, if you could, I actually pulled up a Mr. Beast video. I'll be honest with you.
You what?
I did. And I like keeping tabs on the guy. Okay, he was a Christian or something, and now he's like ruining our culture. So I clicked on one, because I clicked on one that seemed legitimately interesting to me. It was an X and an X had to be chained together.
Oh, I remember this one. Yes.
And so I was like, oh, this is an interesting concept. So I didn't finish the video, but I watched some of it, and I thought, you know what? If people would be happier living with one person that they maybe didn't even like, or maybe they didn't even believe the same things. If they just lived with one person and didn't have any influence from anybody else and just had to, these people are in a room with no, like they're not going outside, but even if you just go outside and do stuff, you almost would have to get along.
You'd have to work it out.
Yeah, you literally would have to, and because there was no other choice.
Yeah.
And now we have too many choices, so that's why Pop could get married when he was 17, and now because you get married once, it's not like, well, number one, it wasn't really socially acceptable to get divorced, so that's something on your mind as well as like a not as like, I don't want to say as like an isolating factor, but as like a, okay, we're gonna make this work no matter what.
There are significant benefits to getting divorced now.
Yes, there's a lot more benefits.
Yeah.
So anyways, when I was watching the Mr. Beast video, I thought, wow, this now that I'm answering this question, I see how it's kind of connected. It's like, man, like if you have no choice, you have to make up with somebody. You have to. Yeah. It's only when you can avoid people, right, and when you have other options, yeah, is that relationships just go to complete crap.
True, dude.
So I think now, I don't even know if it's porn. I just think that it's like there's too many options. Yeah. There's too many apps. There's too many things. Porn. You have to be with somebody who those options aren't an option. Mm-hmm. It's like they know that there's options out there, I guess, like that they could weirdly get into if like they decided to be a really weird bad person. They could like, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's not even something that you entertain in your mind.
I was thinking about that the other day. You have to be with someone who you both recognize. You would just never even think of it. You would never. Yeah. You would just be like, no, this is just what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is the game. This is what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, like Sarah has in these Facebook groups of babies who were born in July because Owen was born in July, and like so many of them are divorced now.
Yeah.
Like tons of them,
so
and it's weird to think. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
I have answered 2 questions without even, at the end of the question, I don't even know if I answered it. I'm so sorry. It's one of those days. I am starting to wonder if I need to find some other friends. Look, I would say if somebody changed on you that much and you're feeling disoriented, sure. I felt the same way during COVID-19. You just disoriented. And then it's like, okay, so now I'm the bad one that I'm like living the same life that we did a year ago, and I'm the okay. Okay, I thought we liked each other before this, and now okay, so I guess you're yelling at me. So I would just God bless these people, but I would just, if you're feeling a little like seasick, just get off the ship, especially if they're yelling at you. All right, very good. Guys, the best advice that I can give you is to start that passion project you've always wanted to start. Something that gets you up in the morning. And if you have that creative project you are really wanting to start this year, then you just really need to start it even though it's the end of the year. But do it anyways. Of course, you'll need a website, and our friends at Squarespace, they just make the whole process just so darn easy for building a website. Anyone can do it. We build our sites with Squarespace, and we always have. Maybe you want to sell stuff or display your work or start a blog or a podcast, whatever you want to do, Squarespace can create a site that does one or all of those things. With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build an online presence that perfectly fits their brand or personality. Their AI-enhanced website builder makes an already easy process even more efficient and customized just for you. It'll add nice looking stuff to your site that you hadn't ever even thought of. Of course, you'll need a domain name, and Squarespace makes that easy too. All the security features that other sites make you pay extra for, darn them, they're all included for one low price. You can easily take donations on your website, and you can add videos. Squarespace is a fantastic service that is constantly improving. We cannot recommend them more highly. If you have been thinking about starting a website, I want to encourage you to just do it, because now making a website is so easy and it's fun too. Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to our link squarespace.com/cow, because there you're going to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/cow. Now, let's get back to the messages. Hi, Jordan. For context, I'm the other type of former homeschooler. Think more along the lines of hippie atheist parents. I was raised vegan, but lately I've become vegetarian and started incorporating eggs into my diet. This might sound silly, but I'm struggling to get up the courage to tell my mom that I'm no longer strictly vegan. Based on the way she talks about non-vegans, it's gonna be rough. And since I feel it would be wrong for her to be the last to know, I haven't told anyone. So I put myself in this ridiculous position of sneaking around eating eggs. She's just trying to get some sustenance here. She's like desperately trying to get some kind of omegas into her body.
I need the best protein, please.
I haven't exactly been lying because the conversation has never come up, but it still doesn't, it just doesn't sit right. The whole thing has been really frustrating, and believe me, I'm aware of how stupid this all sounds. I figured at least you'd find it funny. Anyways, any advice on what to do would be appreciated. See, this isn't funny. I think that vegans are some of the most dangerous people in this culture. They have led us down a dark path.
I just thought it was funny that it was like, I don't think I've ever seen a message from a legalistic atheist parent.
That's the thing. Atheists are legalistic, and I'll explain why. Because as soon as you decide to be religious or go off the beaten path, that's when you realize that they're strict about not having rules.
Ooh, that's right.
As soon as you make rules for yourself, they get so peed off. Their rule is having no rules, and when you want rules, they hunt you down.
Where did this egg come from?
Yeah.
Who's making eggs?
Okay, I understand the whole veganism thing as a principle if you're a Christian and you are like, okay, like maybe God wanted us to be like vegans when we were first created, but then again, if you read when Noah gets off the ark, he says the animals are for meat now, okay? So like, as a Christian, I understand the warped way of maybe thinking about that, but then it just falls apart instantly. Instantly. But then with atheists, it's like this compassion thing. I don't even really, and then they kind of warp it as to like, okay, well, I'm the most compassionate person because I believe that animals have feelings, and it makes sense to, if we have feelings, to not hurt each other. But I'm gonna scream at my daughter if she eats an animal. If she doesn't even eat an animal, she eats an egg.
Unfertilized egg.
Yes, this is the thing that's the most confusing thing to me. Like, okay, all that to say is I understand I went down that route. I understand the concept of veganism and how you can kind of fall into this. I get that. I truly do. But the thing that I don't understand, especially after owning chickens, why would you cut out chickens? Like eggs, not chickens, sure, cut out chickens eating them, whatever. The chicken's probably not even that good to eat. But cut out an egg.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. And the only argument I ever heard from a vegan was you're eating a chicken, period, which isn't even true. It's just, it's the most confusing thing to me.
It really is.
It makes no sense.
It's legalism.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
If you do that,
then it's
because
yeah.
With her it's like, oh look, it starts with the vegetarianism. It starts with the eggs. Then what's she gonna be eating? It's one thing after another.
Exactly.
It's a slippery slope. Then she's eating hamburgers. So better to just cut it all out. Don't watch any PG movies.
Yeah.
Don't watch anything.
Exactly.
Never be tempted.
You summed it up. That is exactly what's going on. And when you own chickens, you realize it's such a relationship. It really is. It truly is a relationship with these, and they're both extremely stupid and extremely smart. Yeah. They have their little robotic program that they go through every single day, and you really can't change the program with them knowing, but you can subtly change their lives, and then they start to change their program, and then they culturally bring that down the line and teach others to do it. But they want you to be there. They want to give you these eggs. I don't know how to explain it. It is just a part of, I don't know if they actually...
It's their way of saying thank you.
They're like, get these away. We need to lay more. Because we've been so bred to lay more, we don't want to just keep, they want their environment clean, but they keep laying eggs in the same spot over and over and over and over. They never sit on them. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a nice relationship. It makes you understand animals, and if you never eat them, okay, great. But I mean, like the chickens, okay. But like to not eat an egg, it just makes no sense unless you still one of those people that believes that yolks are bad for you. Okay, this isn't 2012.
Yeah, come on. How do vegans get protein?
They eat They eat.
What do they eat?
Soy.
Oh.
That was a big one. Now I think things have changed. They eat a lot of nuts, but we all know that like the bioavailability of any of this stuff is like so limited. I mean, that's why eggs are so perfect, because
The bioavailability?
how fast look, I'm gonna sound how fast how fast something is available for you to turn into your actual tissue. An egg, what's in an egg? I want to say it's something, I'm going to just make up a number, but I want to say it's something like 80% of the egg that you eat directly goes into creating your tissue. Can you say the same thing for an almond? No.
No, you can't say that.
No.
I would never say that.
You would never say that. Most of that is just coming right out of you. An egg, it's like 80% of that is turning into your tissue, basically.
See, you grow up hearing that nuts are protein, but they are a little bit, but they're mostly just fat.
Yeah, it's all just, look, it's all this stupid way when we are in a country of abundance and can eat meat for cheap, even if it's got a bunch of antibiotics and stuff in it, whatever, okay? I'm not a proponent for that, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, you can go and buy eggs for, back when it was 2015, for 98 cents.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now because I have my own egg. I literally don't know how much an egg costs now.
They're like $2 right
For like the cheapest thing you can get?
Yeah,
okay.
at Aldi, they're
okay.
$2.
Yeah, they used to be 89 cents in 2012.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, you know, I don't understand it. I think that we're all just trying to cope with just thinking that meat has been bad. I fell into that. Okay, it's not true.
Soy and nuts? That's it?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna have some vegans. Comment below. What I genuinely want to know. I want to know what. I'm not sitting here making fun of people. I'm making fun of myself because I went through this and I.
But you still ate eggs, right?
No.
You did the full thing,
dude.
This surprises me
for
every
a year.
time you tell me.
For a year. Go back and watch those old episodes from before I bulked up and when we started working out and I started eating a lot more like tuna fish and stuff like that.
That's right.
Which not a big proponent of eating tuna fish because of the mercury that's in there. Go with the fish that's the really small, like sardines. Yeah. Those are the smallest on the food chain, and so they live the shortest lives. So they can't accumulate all of this mercury. That's literally what you do.
Yeah.
It's things like salmon and stuff, they're large. So tuna fish is huge.
Yeah.
Massive. So they live a long time, they accumulate a lot more mercury. Go back and watch those episodes. You can see my progression into veganism. I start to get just Skeletor. And then after I realized, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, then I started to like bulk up and I started to do, work out and like, got a lot healthier.
Wow.
Felt way better.
Wow.
So
what did you eat for protein back then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like almond butter.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
I just had a lot of fruit and vegetables.
Okay.
And like, I don't really remember. I try and block that time out.
Wow.
Sarah was like, Jordan, don't do this. And I was like, let me just do this, Sarah. It's good for me. And she was like, no, it's not. And I was like, I just have to do this. A year later, I come groveling back on hands and knees. My bones are breaking. They actually did. During my vegan period, I don't know how long this is going. During my vegan period, I decided to go out and play football. It's just a friendly game of tag football. I was so fragile. I like permanently damaged my shoulder, I think. I went to tag somebody. We did win the game and we won the championship. But I went to tag somebody and I pushed them, just a basic push, and my shoulder just shreds. I literally could not lift my arm for weeks. I think I just tore every ligament in my shoulder. And now, permanently, if I go like this, my shoulder pops in and out.
Wow. GG.
But I have no pain in it. So, I'm fine. But that's why I have I paid the price for veganism. I did. I did. And that's the end of my story. So, anyways. But yeah, soy is a big one. Well, guys, if you watched it, you watched it. Oftentimes I try and edit messages. I edit around some stuff, mistakes. I think I'm just gonna let these ones rip. If I'm not gonna fake it, this is the perfect culmination of the show. So if you like it, you did, and smash that like button. And if not, I just get out of here. So don't be messy and leave good messages.